Hello everyone and welcome to Sneakeroos, and today is another opportunity for me to do another unboxing. But before anything else, please hit the subscribe button to keep you up to date on my next Sneakeroos videos. Now what you can see right now are two shopping bags, and I'm pretty excited that one of these shopping bags will go to a basketball event this weekend. Now if I were to choose, I would like this one in the black shoebox. But unfortunately, what they want is a particular brand. But if that's what they want, and that's what I'm going to give them. But anyway, just to give you a bit of introduction to this other box, as you can see, I think you're familiar with these sort of like texture of the box. I'm not going to reveal what it is right now, but I'm going to concentrate on the other shopping bag. So this is obviously a Luka signature shoe. All right, just checking. Of course, the usual. We have the receipt. It's over there. Now let me just get this out of the way so I can show it to you. So any one of you who plays basketball would definitely recognize the logo, especially if you're watching NBA. And this is the signature sneaker of Luka Doncic. Now, this is probably, of course, I would say the latest iteration or the latest model of his sneaker shoe or a signature shoe. So let's open it right now without any further delay. Oh wow. For anything else, let me zoom that in. Oh, it's like a compass or something. Yeah, that's right. Has letters L, U, K, A. Wow. So you can see that in that sort of a grid, and at the same time those arrows pointing to different directions. Yeah, it looks like a compass to me. All right, now let's take a deep dive on this shoe. Oh my God. This is really, really nice. Now, as I've said earlier, this pair of sneakers will be given away to the upcoming basketball competition this weekend. So if you're the one who's really playing really well, you have that MVP qualities, well, hopefully this will be yours this coming weekend. But anyway, let me give you the Luka 4 white cement. Now, on the lateral side, you can see this branding of the Jordan. And you have this Cushlon here, which is actually the tech or the foam that they are using in this particular shoe. And you have here number 77. Of course, you know that number, the jersey number. And a bit of a thing here on the heel side, or the heel part of the shoe. I'm not sure which material is this, but sort of like, it could be a synthetic leather or something like that, or a patent leather. But the rest of these here are actually textile, if I may say. Now, if you look closely here, there are several symbols here, I think. You have the stars, 1, 2, 3. And then, and this one is sort of like that, you know, when you get that Jordan sneaker, you have this sort of like a patent leather. Yeah, it's a nice touch though. So, and I think the combination of black and white and a little bit of a crimson here gives it a bit of you know, nostalgic look to the Jordan brand. It's really iconic, and I think I like this design compared to Luka 3. But I like Luka 1, of course. I mean, I think that sort of has a unique vibe in my opinion. But this one looks actually as amazing as the first one. Didn't like the Luka number 3 or Luka 3. I would prefer this though, if you're going to ask me. Now, in terms of the color combinations, I love the color combinations. Black and white has always been, you know, like a go-to colorway. I mean, it's always balanced. And of course, if you add a little bit of accent here of a different color, let's say this gray here, is really, really good. You know, if you zoomed in, that's right. I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera, but yeah, you have this sort of like different dots, like a marble. It's not necessarily a marble look and feel, but you get the gist. It's sort of like, you know, spray dots. Yeah, like a graffiti style. Now on the tongue, I feel that it's a little bit large, or I would say a little bit big compared to the usual size of the tongue. But I think it is nicely padded. Now for the color combination of the logo, you have this crimson color here, and you have the white one on the other side for the 7. Oh, and yeah, this is a good detail. This is sort of like a heart shape, heart bubble, I would say. And as you're seeing, this tag here, it's a 9.5 US, and that's really my size. And I get into the sizing later on after this tiny details. Now it has this translucent outsole, and you can see the logo here as well. And then you have the air zoom, of course, and you have this compass here. This is pretty much like probably a new implementation of design element for the Luka line of sneakers. But I'm not sure if you like it. I think it's okay. It's not bad in terms of design, but you tell me what are the reasons behind this, or maybe why do they have this logo? Leave your comments, please, and we'll discuss and talk about it. Now, I think this herringbone pattern I've heard is really, really good. I haven't tried it on court, so I'm gonna do it probably in the weekend. But unfortunately, this is not my pair, because like I said, I'm gonna give it away. So I'm gonna buy my own color. I think probably my own preferred colorway. I mean, I like this, don't get me wrong, but it's just that there are other colorways that I would, you know, like to wear, that I think would look good or feel good in terms of my, you know, design taste or design preferences. But anyway, so on the medial side, you have these sort of like stitching detail as well, but these are also textile, I believe. This bit here, and you have the 77 number, and then on the toe box, of course, I'm not sure if this is something, but if you look closely, yeah, I think it's just a little bit of a tiny glue. But you have this logo, Jordan branding here as well. He doesn't do much, of course, for the lockdown, but I think it's just a sense of a design element that they wanted to implement. Okay. All right. And then in terms of like other extra shoelaces, no extra shoelaces, I think this is one of those regular general release that they do in most of the Jordan brands these days. So there are no extra shoelaces, but I believe it would be good if you could use white here as well, just to complement the other white colors within this sneaker. All right, let me just check the other pair if there is something different. So on the middle side, pretty much the same, I believe. Yep, pretty much the same. No differences at all. On the lateral side, pretty much the same, I believe. And this has this stitching here. Yeah, I think that's sort of like a style that they're kind of implementing these days. But I think this is sort of like similar to one of those Air Max sneaker. That's sort of like stitching style, you know, like wave and curve and whatnot. So it follows like different layers of lines. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of lines. Well, I think it's nice. It's a nice touch compared to the Luka 3. Didn't really like the look of that sneaker with that, you know, plastic thing on this side, on that version. I feel like it's just probably an afterthought, or, you know, I mean, it didn't really translate that much if you're looking at the design. But I think this one is more balanced. and it looks like actually like a track, you know, like a race track or something like that, if I may, like an F1 racetrack here. That's right. So this is the Luka for white cement, and it retails at 190 Australian dollars. Of course, we are in Australia, and it's currently actually on sale. I mean, when I bought this, it wasn't on sale, so they're on sale in you know, your favorite sneaker stores these days. But if you can catch them for you know, for on sale, then that will be good. I mean, you'll have actually saving if you get this. So right now I'm just trying to fit the Luka 4, and I'm just give it a bit of a try. Wow, I think I like how it feels. It's not snug and it's not loose. But one thing I could say is that the tip of my big toe here has just enough space, and at the same time the pinky toe that I have here, it feels good. It's not being squished or anything like that. Apart from that, I mean, yeah, I think it's a good feel compared to the Luka 3. That was just a bit hard, but this one is like, you feel it's soft. I'm sure if I'm playing on court, you know, I can feel that sort of like rebound or bounce, I would say, compared to, you know, because I have a carpeted floor here. So yeah, but this is how it looks like. Of course, it's nice. I like it. And for the sizing, like I said, I am using a 9.5 US, and that's my usual size. Now, I don't have a wide foot, and I don't have a narrow foot either. I think for me, I think it's a normal size. People say that you need to go half down a size. I'm 50-50 on that. I'm not sure. If you're 9.5 with either Luka shoes, keep the 9.5. If you want to play, you know, comfy or comfortable when playing basketball. But I'm not sure if you go half down a size would do anything better. I think it's going to be a snug fit, but for me, I think it works well. All right, so that's for the sizing. Anyway, so that's just a very, very quick unboxing. And like I told you, this pair of sneakers will be given away for a basketball competition this weekend here in Sydney. So if you have any questions or you have any comments about the sneaker, please let me know. Drop your comments in the comment section, and then I'll let you know what happened in the event and who got this sneaker. But anyway, up until then, this is Days, and I will see you in my next Sneakeroos unboxing.